Lueroi's Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver Walkthrough, Part 27. Alright, now when you get into Mahogany Town, you're going to notice right off the bat that there's absolutely nothing to do here. Like, the gym is blocked off, I mean, there's not even a mart. There's no houses to do anything in, and if you go this way, this guy just blocks you. And he's going to be like, "Hey kid, have you tried a new Rage candy bar? They're all the rage, only $300. Yeah, $300 for a candy bar, like, that's what you call inflation right there. Pokemon needs to solve their economic problems. But anyways, you might as well buy one of these because later on in the game when you go to Kanto, you can actually trade the Rage Candy Bar for a TM, the TM for Explosion. So, I mean, you might as well do it, even if you're not going to use that TM, whatever. But other than that, it's just worthless. Now, if you go in these houses, some people are talking about, like, these mysterious Gyarados. And overall, just a lot of mysterious stuff going on here because apparently, like, the radio signals are all sketchy in this house right here. And this guy says, like, "You hear wind blowing into this room?" No, that's just me whistling. And then he'll try to sell you stuff, because this is kind of like this town's version of the mart. But yeah, apparently, like, the radio signals are down, and this has, like, this house has a tree with an antenna sticking out, so, yeah, sketchy stuff here. Very suspicious. Basically, you're just gonna have to go north, though, because there's nothing to do in Mahogany, and you can't go anywhere else. So head north, and you'll get to Route 43, which has a bunch of trainers in it. So yeah, we can do some nice training, fight a bunch of people in here, and when we get to the top of the route, we'll get to the Lake of Rage, and that's where the story is going to progress. So, we'll get there at the end of the video. For now, we're just going to take on all these trainers, starting with this dude with the Sandshrew. And yeah, it's definitely time for Herbie to get some experience, because I think Herbie's like my lowest level Pokemon. And I usually like having my starter like my strongest, but... yeah, as far as evolutions go, I already have Golem and Crobat. Heracross doesn't evolve. Chinchou is really close to evolving, like half a level away. And then Bayleaf evolves at level 32, so I'm definitely getting there. We'll use a couple of Headbutts to take down this Zubat. And I almost forgot I even had Headbutt just because, like, I always use Razor Leaf or Magical Leaf, but... There we go, you're going to go down because you're Supersonic Mist, which is always nice. But yeah, speaking of evolution and stuff, I really like my team because my highest evolution is level 32. I mean, when you have Pokemon that don't evolve till like 40, 50, then it's really annoying. But when your Pokemon are fully evolved, you know, at an early level, then it's kind of nice because you don't really need to worry about it later on in the game. And Sandslash is going to go down, so Herbie easily sweeps through that team right there. And that's Campered Spitzer right there. Not too hard. If you have a grass or a water type, you should have no problems. Now, anyways, this house right here, make sure you do not go inside here, because the minute you go inside, a bunch of Team Rocket guys are going to surround you, and they're going to take $1,000 from you. That's right, you have to pay $1,000 just to go through that entrance. And you can easily just go around this way over here, so you don't want to waste your money, just go around this way. You can still get the item and everything, so it's not a big deal. Just avoid that house at all costs, and then later on in the game, you'll be able to go through there just fine. But yeah, Team Rocket. So yeah, there's mysterious stuff going on in Mahogany Town, and Team Rocket's over here. I don't know, if you can put those two together, maybe you'll get an idea of what's happening, but... for those of you that can't figure it out, you'll just have to wait and see. Anyways, yeah, we're going to take down this Clefairy with a Brick Break, because Heracross is awesome and can knock stuff out in one hit. Yeah, Brick Break is just the greatest move ever. Not really the greatest move ever, but... when you get close combat, then that's a really nice move, but... I mean, definitely this early on in the game, Brick Break is nice. Well, I guess it's not really that early on. It feels like it's the beginning of the game, just because we're not even 30 parts in, but... yeah, we're already on the 7th gym badge, so we're farther along than it seems. Anyways, let's switch up the team again and add Rocky to the front. The nice thing about Rocky is just, like, back when I had a Geodude a few videos ago, like, Geodude was already just dominating everything in this game, and now it's, like, evolved into a Golem, so it's just, like, 10 times better. So now it's basically, like, unstoppable. But anyways, this guy's got a Nidorina and I think a Nidorino on his team, so Magnitude will do the trick. But yeah, Golem actually learns Earthquake at level 33, so it's going to get even better than it is right now. But yeah, Golem is just an awesome Pokemon. The only regret I have about catching this Geodude is that I got the wrong ability. I was not thinking about it at the time, but you definitely want to get the Rockhead ability rather than the Sturdy ability. Because later on, Golem will learn Double Edge, and that move has a lot of recoil damage. But if you have Rockhead, there's no extra recoil damage. So Rockhead is definitely the way to go. Sturdy is pretty useless. All it does is blocks one-hit KO moves like Fissure, Horn Drill. It really wasn't until Black and White version that they fixed the ability and just made it so that you can never get knocked out in one hit. Anyways, this guy wants to add me in his phone numbers, but I definitely don't want to. So instead, we'll just switch my Pokemon back up here and put Herbie in front. But yeah, in Black and White, the Sturdy ability makes it so you can never be knocked out in one hit. So it's definitely a nice ability in the 5th generation. Just kind of worthless in the 4th generation, really. Anyways, I think this is another Super Nerd. I'm pretty sure there's like 3 Super Nerds back to back to back. Or not Super Nerds, Pokemaniacs, my bad. Yeah, the guy's dressed up like dinosaurs, whatever. But yeah, he's got a Slowbro, so he's not messing around. I don't even know how he has a Slowbro. I'm pretty sure they don't evolve till like level 37, but whatever. But yeah, in the anime, I think like if a Slowpoke puts its tail in the water, then like a Shelder bites it, then it evolves. But obviously, you can't do that in the game, so you just have to get it up to level 37. But yeah, Slowbro's a very good Pokemon. But yeah, it's only level 20, so we're able to knock it out. And Herbie's up to level 26. There we go. One level closer to evolution, and we're gonna learn Natural Gift. I'm gonna pass. Natural Gift, its power and stuff depends on the berry you're holding, but I never really use berries, so I don't really need it. Headbutt's fine as a normal type move, and later on you get Body Slam, which is even better, so I wouldn't recommend Natural Gift. Anyways, let's put up Chinchou to the front now, because Chinchou is very close to evolution. So hopefully that happens in this video. And yeah, there's the exit to the building right there, so you definitely don't need to go through there. You can still grab the Max Ether, which is nice. The only time I'd ever go through there is if I was doing like a speed run, but I don't even do speed runs anyways. I don't know, do you guys ever do speed runs? Like, I see people do them on YouTube a lot, but I don't know, I never really like doing them, just because they're so frustrating. Like, or at least it seems like it'd be frustrating. Like, you mess one little thing up and your whole game is like ruined. But anyways, there's a fisherman over here, and this guy I think has like a Gyarados or something. Oh no, he's got a Magikarp. A level 10 Magikarp! Okay, so we're on the 7th gym badge. We're like getting pretty close to the Elite Four, and you're telling me you're gonna fight me with a level 10 Magikarp. What on earth is Nintendo thinking? Whatever, we just get a free boost from Charge Beam, I guess, so. Down goes the Magikarp, the level 10 Magikarp that we would have been able to kill, like, in part 1 of this entire walkthrough. But yeah, he does have one Gyarados, so, like, I don't know, I guess he just caught 2 Magikarps and only wanted to train one of them up. But yeah, Charge Beam will take care of this thing. Or will miss, that's fine. And you're gonna use Thrash. Thrash is a pretty powerful move, but it confuses you after like 2 to 3 straight turns of using it. But Thrash actually got a giant boost in power in Black and White, so it's even better in those games. Anyways, down goes Gyarados. I was actually reading up on Gyarados online, and I found that the original name for it was going to be Skull Kraken. Like, that's just like a crazy name, Skull Kraken. It sounds so, like, ridiculous, but apparently they couldn't actually fit it into the... Well, in the first game, you could only have, like, 10 characters, and it wouldn't fit, so... I don't know why they couldn't just add more spaces for the name, but they just decided to ditch Skull Kraken and go with Gyarados. But yeah, one last Magikarp, so... I guess this Magikarp is not completely worthless because it knows Tackle. Because they always learn Tackle at 15, but... Seriously, a level 10... I don't even know why you have a level 15 Magikarp either. I mean, you might as well just go with one or two Gyaradoses. Don't even waste my time with that Magikarp crap. Anyway, I always have to rant like every time I find a Magikarp. But anyways, one last Pokemaniac dude, or whatever the heck they're called. I don't know. But yeah, Chinchou didn't quite get evolved by that Gyarados, so hopefully by killing this Nidoking we can do it. So yeah, I don't know why we're finding all these like Nidorinos, Nidokings, and stuff. I mean, there were some in the last video too, but whatever. A Surf will put it in its place because it's part ground type, so there we go. That should get us up to level 27. Actually, I know that will get us up to level 27 because we're going to get like 1,000 experience points. And of course the Shell Bell restores some health, which is always nice. And boom, there we go. So Chinchou will be fully evolved into a Lantern, which is awesome. That's the nice thing about catching Chinchou. You do not have to wait that long at all for it to evolve. So here we go. Sit back and watch the amazing evolution take place. Yeah, Lantern is an awesome Pokemon. It gets a giant boost in HP. Just HP shoots way up. And then, of course, it has pretty good special attack. Its physical defense isn't that good, but there's an easy way to make up for that, which we're actually going to find right now because we're going to learn this new move called Stockpile. Stockpile is a great move in my opinion. It boosts up defense and special defense, and that really is nice because you already have outstanding HP, so those defense boosts really make you just like a tank. So I would teach Stockpile. You can only use it up to 3 times though. And there's a reason for that. It kind of goes along, it's paired together with these next couple of moves. That's right, you learn 3 new moves when you evolve. However, I would only recommend Stockpile. The next one is Swallow. Swallow will restore health based on the number of times you've used Stockpile. So if you use Stockpile 3 times and use Swallow, you'll restore all of your health. However, I don't recommend Swallow because you already have potions and stuff, so it's kind of worthless. And next up is an attacking move. The more you use Stockpile, the more this move, Spit Up, is powered up. And it's a normal type move, special attacking. You can actually get a 300 base power shot off, but I don't really like this move just because it takes so long to charge it up. I mean, you have to use 4 turns just to get that one big shot. And then after you use it, you lose your defensive boost, so I don't really like it that much. I'd prefer to have like Thunder Wave or Confuse Ray or something. So yeah, we're just going to stick with Stockpile because those defense boosts help out a lot on Lantern, so we'll hold on to that. And check it out, we got 107 hit points now, so that's pretty nice. Anyways, I'm going to switch Lantern out though because, well, you'll see when we get there. Right up here is the Lake of Rage, and I'm just going to cut straight to the chase. There is a shining red Gyarados in the middle of Lake Rage. And this is kind of what I guess people were talking about back in Mahogany. It doesn't matter if you catch this thing, kill it, or run away, but you have to encounter it to move on with the game. And you're probably going to anyways, and you see a red Gyarados, you're going to be like, what on earth is that? But if you want to catch this thing, definitely save your game before. It is a shiny red Gyarados. Shinies are extremely rare. This is the only time you'll be able to get one for sure. So a lot of people like to catch it, and I guess I'll try to catch it. It's level 30, it knows the moves, I think, Leer, Bite, Twister, and Dragon Rage, so Dragon Rage is kind of annoying. Takes out 40 hit points every turn, so you know, if it takes a while to catch, it actually can be kind of annoying just because Dragon Rage will just like slowly kill you, but yeah. I'm just going to try to weaken it down with a Rock Blast, and I'll go for Ultra Balls. But of course I miss. First I flinch, then I miss. Perfect. But yeah, I brought 10 Ultra Balls along. That should be enough. It's not like ridiculously hard to catch like a legendary, but it's definitely not easy, so Ultra Balls are the way to go, definitely. Just make sure you have a decent amount. And that's going to do some decent damage, so hopefully we don't knock it out with another Rock Blast. And hopefully you don't get killed by a Dragon Rage. If we keep missing, we probably will get killed. Anyways, let's see here. Yeah, Dragon Rage, like I said, does 40 hit points every time. Kind of annoying, oh well. I just gotta... Oh, we missed again! Wow, perfect. Now I'm gonna get killed, whatever. I guess I can just switch over to Lantern, then we can try weakening him down there. And Lantern should be able to live all these hits pretty well. Alright, another Ultra Ball. This is like my 4th one, so... Ah, crap. Yeah, I'm probably gonna cut some of this out, but I'll just start right here. Yeah, I got it weakened down all the way with Lantern, and I'm on like my 5th Ultra Ball or so right now, so... Yeah, like I said, you know, you can expect it to be somewhat challenging to catch. I didn't even save my game. I mean, if I don't catch it, I'm not really worried about it, just because I'm not going to use Gyarados on my team, but whatever. And this could be the one. Yeah, there we go. So, we caught the red Gyarados. If you want to use a water type on your team and you don't have one yet, Gyarados is definitely not bad. Very good physical attacking Pokemon. If you get like Waterfall on him, that's very powerful. I won't give you a nickname. We'll just send you back to the PC and never see you again. Anyways, after you do that, you're going to get the red scale. And then basically you just want to leave the lake. I'm getting a phone call right now, but I'm just going to ignore that. And you're going to see this crazy dude with red hair, and he's got a Dragonite, so you're probably just like, what in the world is this guy doing? His name is Lance. He is, well, I'm not going to spoil what he is for those of you that don't know, but basically he's going to become friends with you. And he's kind of suspicious about all this stuff also. He's like, you want to help me investigate? Because, you know, apparently all these Magikarps in the Lake of Rage are being forced to evolve into Gyaradoses. So he's going to fly back to Mahogany Town, and you can meet up with him there. But we're actually not going to go back just yet. I don't think there's anything in this house. Yeah, we're just going to go back in the lake because there are some items you can grab. I think there's 3 of them, and they're actually pretty good. No, there's 4 items, actually, and they're pretty good, so I'm going to go do that. Spray some Repels, and they're kind of like, you kind of have to go a long ways to get them, so you definitely will need Repels. Like, 2 of them are pretty easy, then you have to go through like a mini maze to get to one of them, so kind of annoying, but you can see if they're items that you'll even want to be interested in getting. This one right here is pretty good. It's the Choice Specs. A lot of people don't know what this item is. It boosts up your special attack 50%, but you're locked into only using 1 move. So, if you want to switch moves, you have to switch out your Pokemon and switch them back in. But if you only plan on using the same attack over and over, Choice Specs will give them a giant boost in special attack. And it's kind of useful. I mean, if you're only planning on using like Flamethrower over and over and over, you know, give your Pokemon the Choice Specs, and that will get a boost in power. However, you can't switch back between, you know, Flamethrower, Thunderbolt. Once you use your first move, you're locked into it. But it's a giant boost in power, so kind of nice. This item right here is the Red Flutes. I believe this will heal Infatuation. So if a Pokemon uses Attract, use the Red Flute, and it will be healed. Anyways, this next one is kind of hard to get to because you got to go through this giant maze. So I don't know. I'll probably just cut it out or something. And here we are at the end. The maze really isn't that hard to get through. You pretty much just go straight. It just takes a while. So yeah, it's TM43 Secret Power. Pretty decent normal type move. And its extra effect kind of varies depending on, you know, if you're in the water or in the grass or whatever. So, pretty handy move. Wild Battle. Alright, cutting away to this house right here. This is where you get another TM. You just got the move for Secret Power. Now you're going to get the move Hidden Power. TM10. Hidden Power is a special attacking move. Its type and power are going to be completely random based on the Pokemon you caught. Your Pokemon has these hidden, you know, statistical values, and there's like a mathematical equation that gives them a random move, or not a random type and a random power. So yeah, there's that. Anyways, we're going to fly back to Mahogany Town, meet up with Lance, and take on Team Rocket in the next video. I will see you guys all then.